Pokemon Malone!
What up, brothers and sisters, and welcome to Pokemon Malone with me, Ash Ketchum Malone. Thank you all so very freaking much for tuning in. Today, we're playing one of my favorite freaking decks ever created in Pokemon TCG, like we do every single day here. But before we do that, we're still on our way to 30 freaking K, so if you haven't done so already, subscribe to the channel, become part of the Pokemon Maloniacs. I would appreciate it very, very freaking much. And yeah, we're playing Snorlax Mill today, so enough with the yammering. Let's get into the Snorlax Mill hammer, and here it is, the deck. You cannot really see it, so let me go over here. I thought that one through very, very well. So yeah, the deck is built around Snorlax. It's very hard to see them, but I will just hover over it. As long as Pokemon is in the active spot, your opponents can't switch Pokemons. Apart with like special abilities. Just exactly what Snorlax does, you know, just standing in your way doing freaking nothing. We're drawing a lot of cards with Rotom V. We have no energies but one. We have one single energy in our whole freaking deck, and that energy is a fire energy right here. Why do we have the fire energy? Well, because our Crabomarant was deleted, so we have to play with Hisuian now. Chiyu, you pay a bread, you know, and then you discard the top two cards of your opponent's deck. So if they have two cards left, you can do that. If you have like a Pokemon in the active they cannot switch out anymore, you can just start spamming this. And then you don't have to like have your Snorlax in the active. You know, Rotom draws you cards, and if you deck yourself, just bring in the Vanishing Wings from the Pidgeot, and you're freaking good to go, my friend. We have a lot of trainers as well now, and we have the new Pokemon League headquarters. This is super nice. Attacks used by basic Pokemons cost one more to play, so don't do that if you have your own Chiyu out, then it will be impossible to use. But for the rest, we don't care. We don't ever attack. We never attack. We don't care about damage. All we want to do is mill our opponents. Mill our opponents forever. If they get in a situation that they can, like, you know, defeat one of our Pokemon, now we play the counter catcher and just switch in whatever we want to see in front. And they can never switch it back. Mimikyu is super good. If they have only X and only V Pokemons, they cannot even, like, touch this. The Spiritomb is also very good because, you know, basic Pokemon now have no abilities anymore if they're V Pokemon. Super darn good as well. And with the Heavy Ball, if you really need something that is in your prize cards, you can get it from there. We're playing, of course, Misfortune Sisters, so that we can make certain that our opponent doesn't have anything, just help us mill them a little bit faster. We're playing Erika's Invitation, so we can put a Pokemon on their basic, on their bench that they don't even want to have there. That is super darn good. And Arven to just search our deck for whatever we need. And of course, we're also playing Nest Ball because all of our Pokemons are basic, so we can search for that. We have the Switch Cart as well. I mean, look at it, it's super cute. So we can switch out if they're like bosses order something. This also heals us for 30. And talking about heal, we also have the Penny. If our Pokemon is like almost donezo, we could just play Penny, return it to our hand, and then just play whatever we want to play from our bench. Forest Sealstone also insanely good here. We attach this to our Rotom or to our freaking Pidgeot, and then we can just search our library for whatever we want. It's just like if you know Magic, maybe you played Magic once in your life, like MTG, the good old game. It's like a demonic tutor. That is pretty darn good. Also, one of the new cards, the Cursed Dusted. I wanted to try it out. If the attached Pokemon is knocked out, you have to discard a card at random. It can be good, can be bad, or whatever, you know? With Cyllene, we can make certain that we return like whatever we need. And even better, with Team Yell's Cheer, we can do whatever we want. We just return this to our hand. You know, we cannot return the Team Yell, but we can return 3 Pokemon and supporter cards in any combination that we want to our deck. And later on, we just use the freaking, where is it? The Pal Pad to return the Team Yell, then return the Team Yell, we use this to return, you know, it's an infinite loop, is all I'm saying. With Cyllene, we're good. If for whatever reason you're super unlucky and the loop will be broken, hey, so be it, it happens, but then we always, forever, will have our Rotom freaking V, you know, our Pidgeot V, to, you know, not mill ourselves. That is all we gonna do. If you're in a mirror match, be careful, but nobody usually plays this degenerate deck. So thank you all so very freaking much. This is April O'Neil. I'm Pokemon Malone, and I will see you in those relaxing games. We're up against Diesel here. Alright, let's go with heads. Like, once more, we're a deck that wants to go second, so, oh, well, that is pretty good. So, yeah, little dude here helped us out very well. Opponent go first, that is very good. Like, that is kind of Crimus. Crimus, you're still in the old frame, eh? Yeah, that is funny. Alrighty, so, here's our Snorlax. There's no need to put anything else down. We can still do it during their turn, you know? And, yeah, we can just straight up go Misfortune Sisters here. We will see, though. Like, we have the Chiyu. We keep this in our hand. We don't really need it. We can take it later also. And just, you know, do whatever we want here. So, opponent's finishing setting up. They don't even have sleeves. The heathen. The heathen. How dare you not having sleeves here, man? Okay, Dunsparce. Interesting. They will hate my Snorlax here so much. So much. What does this do again? Okay, yeah. Kind of fine with me. Are you donezo, Diesel? Okay, alright. They're pumping it up really good here already. Really freaking good here. Freaking Roaring Moon. Arrgh. Just going straight up ham here. It's the new version though, right? Yeah, it is the new version. Interesting. Freaking interesting. Okay, so what can we find? Let us get the Mimikyu because it cannot be destroyed by this, so that is already very darn good. And then we're just straight up Misfortune Sistering them. Oh, that was totally worth it, man. I mean, these counter catches against us are pretty useless. But, yeah. Still pretty good. Still pretty darn good. We don't have a stadium ourselves, so we cannot discard their stadium. But I think that we're still okay here. Just, in 42 turns, we have won. That is all I'm saying here. In 42 turns, we have won. Just one. So, stay playing Artisan. What are you getting? Another Roaring Moon, another Dunsparce. Okay. Alright. Will you gnaw at me, though? Earthen Vessel, pretty good. So they discard... I mean, the more they discard, the better, you know? The more they discard, the freaking better. The only quarrel that I have with this deck is... with this program is that you really have a huge problem seeing what they're doing, you know? Have a huge freaking problem seeing what they're doing. So let me double check here. One more for each ancient card in your discard pile. How many are there? 2. Alright, so let's bring down the charm here. Let's use Arven. Let us get the Nest Ball so that we can get the Rotom. And let's get ourselves a counter catcher for... Oh, we can't. We cannot. We already took one. So I'm taking the Bravery Charm. Why not? Having a second one is not even half that bad. Okay, Nest Ball activated. Getting the Rotom V. Pretty good. Oh, one is in the sideboard, eh? In the cards. Okay, let's put one here so that we can be safer. Let's get another Snorlax on the bench. Yes. Seems good. And now let's just draw 3 cards and end the turn. I mean, it happens automatically. It happens automatically, so it's still pretty good. So, okay. Okay, another Dunsparce. Another basic energy, but they need like a, you know, boss's order here. And this will still only deal like 120 damage. So I'm absolutely okay with that. Absolutely okay. I mean, you can never switch. The Dunsparce is just in here so they can switch for free. So do I really care? No, I do not care. Just clicking around the board. Look at the animation. Alright, still artists. I mean, they're helping me out here. They're literally helping me out here, which is pretty darn tasty. I love it. Can't complain about that. Okay, another Nest Ball. You know, I'm just going to Rotom V here and say go. Yeah, that is all I'm doing. I'm relaxing, chilling back, not doing anything but chilling. They have 3 cards in hand, 4 cards now. All is pretty darn good. Yeah, this has no retreat cost, right? Yeah, 0. 0 freaking retreat-o. So I must say that this game is a little bit easier played on phone, I feel like. Even though, like, you know, like, most of the things where you have to rotate through, I'm having a huge problem with that. I don't know if I can maybe use the mouse also. The wheel, the mouse wheel. So, what will I do to them next turn? And there's literally no reason to do anything. I would just Misfortune Sister here. We now even have the boss's order. Yep, okay, very good. The Super Rod Gone is insanely good here. Will I do anything? No, I'm good. I will just draw 3 cards and say go. That is all I'm doing. That is all I'm freaking doing. Just drawing 3 cards and say go. Okay, Erika's invitation is a little bit useless here because their bench is already full as freaking F. So yeah, no problem here. Okay, you still cannot do too much here, eh? Before you find your boss's order. Okay. So we just draw 3 cards and say go. That is literally all we're doing right now. Just chilling, waiting for our opponent to be super frustrated. My favorite way of playing whatever TCG. Just frustrate your opponent. And you know, here at Pokémon's Malone's, that is exactly what we're doing. Oh, there has never been a better day to be Ash Ketchum Malone, man. That is just amazing. Just amazing. I wanna be the very best, and you ain't doing nothing, yeah. Okay, I'm just ending the turn here. I don't even have to do anything. Just pass. Just passing. Just watch our opponent struggle. I mean, 30 more turns and they're done. That is all there is to it. And then I would just slam down the fish, and then I'm good. More Misfortune Sisters would be insanely good. But right now we're fine, you know? Absolutely fine. Temple of Sinnoh, okay, no more shenanigans for you here. And draw 3 cards and say go. It's a great way to stay in shape. Alright, another Iono. Team Yelled Sheer is absolutely great here because we can now start like shuffling back our Misfortune Sisters here, which I like a lot. I will also use the Pokégear here. Do I have more Misfortune Sisters? I think I have 1, right? 1 more Misfortune Sisters in the deck. Earthen Vessel. Okay, discard. Draw even more stuff. That is fine. You know, you're just making this like slower for yourself. Like they literally need a boss's order. And until then, like what even happens, you know? And then I would just counter catcher them and then they're like kind of done so. So yeah, they like literally not doing anything. Penny is alright. Let's look what we can find here. They don't have a special energy. Let's get another Penny. Penny is fine. And we just instant charge. The headquarters is also pretty good because this is a basic Pokemon. So they will have to invest even more. There it is, the boss's order. What will they get? Getting rid of my Rotom V, eh? Alrighty. Alrighty. So this does how much? 10 more. So they need literally 17 cards in there. Which I don't think will happen. I just don't think that will happen. And then we can just Penny, play this Rotom V again. Or even like just do the Switch card. Maybe keep our Penny. And there's like literally like, you know, nothing they can do here. Literally nothing they can do. So, boss's order, get their Dunsparce. Switch card here, get you back in the active. And Pokemon League headquarters once more, pretty good because now they have to pay 1 more. And let us check our prize pool, right? Could I please see all of them? Thank you very much. So there's the Feral Stone. That is what I thought. Another Misfortune Sisters is in there. That isn't optimal, but it's what it is, you know? Nothing I can do about that. And then I draw 3 cards and say go. they literally ain't doing nothing anymore. The game is over for them. Literally over. Literally freaking over. Oh, they found another thing here. Okay, I mean, I have 2 Team Yells cheers, so we're good. We're good here. They could have like 2 or 3 more bosses orders, but I don't really care about that too much. There's Pidgeot now. We need that for later. So very, very good. Let's get Arven here. I think Arven is fine. What else do we find? Another boss's order. Why not? Why the heck not? Okay. Now, bring in a temple, because there must be a reason for them doing this. And then we draw 3 cards and say go. So you might say, Malone, you're milling yourself. Ash Malone, what are you even doing here? But, you know, I will just shuffle my stuff back over and over. That is what I'm doing. And I want to be able to control my board oh so good. Because if I now get into the loop with the Misfortune Sisters, we're going to have fun. We're going to have oh so much fun. And it's going to be oh so glorious. Oh so glorious. Oh no, please don't start attacking me now. Please. Don't start attacking me now. Oh no. Alright. So, are we already doing this stuff? Are we already doing this stuff? First things first, we're playing Cyllene. Flip 2 coins. For each one that we win, we can return something. Okay, there was literally nothing to return. Now we're playing the Pal Pad. So that we can return the 2 Misfortune Sisters. Okay. Alright. Now the headquarters, so that they have to pay more. Now we draw 3 cards and say go. That is literally all we're doing. That is, oh, there's the Misfortune Sisters now. That is beautiful. So we can mill them even a little bit faster. The problem with the Dunsparce is that they can just put it in whenever they want. Just, you know, switch it out whenever they want. So that slightly sucks. So we cannot really just bring down the Chi-Yu and just mill them 2 cards. That is slightly disappointing, but it is what it is. So, now I need to be a little bit careful. So, Cyllene and the Misfortune Sisters, perfect. And then I end the turn. So, the Misfortune Sisters will help us mill them a little bit faster. So that is already very, very good. And if we really come into a situation where we say, hey, we're scared, there's Cyllene now. Let's use Cyllene. See if this time we can flip a coin for heads. Okay. Even 2 of them. That is very, very good. Alright, so I cannot use the wheel. That sucks. I have to manually click. Alright, I will get these Pal Pads. And then I will draw cards and say go. Alright, there's another Misfortune Sisters. So we have them locked in. There is literally nothing they can do anymore. They will just sit here and be like, hey, what is even happening? And I will tell you what is happening. Nothing. I'm Snorlax. I am Snorlaxing them real good here. Just laying around being lazy. That's my favorite kind of game. Just being lazy. So, another Misfortune Sisters. Let us see if there's even anything left. The tracking shoes, pretty darn good. Okay. Now we play the Pal Pad again. Put in the Misfortune Sisters and the Cyllene, and then we say go. I don't even need to draw here. Ending the turn. So, I think we're looking pretty darn good here. Like, they could also go ahead and have their own Iono. That could be a thing, you know, but do I care? Nah, I literally don't care. All I'm doing is just being Snorlax. Just absolutely laying back, being Snorlax. Is that the way you should be playing the game? Yes, just, you know, it's very flavorful. It's absolutely very, very flavorful, and I love it. And so should you. So our opponent seems to be a little bit mad here because they're leaving, so I will be back when they are. They're back. They put down an energy. That is all they did. Maybe they know they will Iono. We will see about that. No, all they did was put down the energy. I mean, they could also, like, have another boss's order, but there will be a point in time where that is all they're doing, so I'm okay with that. And the moment they're down to 2 cards, the game is pretty much over. Pretty much freaking over. So now the Misfortune Sisters, Dark Patch. Okay, that is it? Okay, alright. Now let's shuffle back Misfortune Sisters and the Boss's Order. And then we end the turn. So we will forever be in this limbo, you know? We will forever be in this limbo of 4 cards. So yeah, let's just do that. Oh my lord! Dudon Sparse? Once during your turn, you may draw through cards. Okay, go ahead, draw through cards. That just helps me out even more. Oh, so desu ne. That is pretty cool, but they still have to pay a lot here. Still have to pay a lot. Okay, what does this do? Put 2 of them into your hand. Discard the others? Straight up discard? You're discarding 4 cards here? Yo, you're crazy. You're crazy. Oh, there's a Radiant Greninja. That is pretty good. Once more, the problem is, if they're down to 2 cards, they straight up will lose the game. Wait, isn't that? That is the old Roaring Moon that I was talking about. Okay. Well, talking about. That's the old Roaring Moon that, you know, exists. That is the other one. Prime Catcher. So they're getting rid of my Mimikyu here. Oh no, whatever will I do? Whatever will I do? Nah, really? You really did that? I have the Pokemon headquarters. What are you doing? Diesel. Oh, you have another one. Okay, that makes way more sense than what I thought would happen here. Okay. So, we are bringing back our Snorlax. That catcher that they just used is a one-off. You can only have one of those in the deck, so yeah, I don't really care about that. Let's use the counter catcher. Get this one down. It's Misfortune Sisters, then once more. So this should be the rest of their deck, right? Wait, cancel? Was there? Oh, there was a Pokeball. I did not see that. Okay, I was slightly blind there for a second. And, what is in here? Do we have anything I care about? Not really. There's literally nothing I care about. So I will just bring down Pidgeot, shuffle that back in my deck. And in 3 turns, we kind of win. Because we have the Chinyu, so that is pretty good. Ending the turn. I don't even have to do anything. Chiyu EX will be the win con here. Because we will play the Chiyu, return something with the Penny, and then we're good. And then the game is over. And then what are they even doing, you know? What are they not even doing? If they don't have their own Iono, they just straight up lose. Just the game is then over. Nothing they can do about it. Even the little Roaring Moon EX, one of the best Pokemon in the meta, can't do nothing against Snorlaxio, man. The laziest Pokemon there ever was. And that is me, Ash Ketchum Malone. Oh man, we're having so much fun here at Pokemon Malone's, man. So much fun. I love it. So, what you got here for me, my friend? Penny? You're straight up using Penny yourself? That is crazy. That is kind of crazy. But I still don't think that is enough, you know? Like, once more, they have like 2 turns to destroy us, and I don't think that will happen. I just don't think that will happen. Like, they will get 1. Yeah, okay, that doesn't even do too much. Doesn't even do too much. Let's try to play Cyllene here. Do we get anything back? Okay, we get 1 thing back. What are we getting back for ourselves? I think that it is the Switch Cart. Switch Cart is okay here. Now we counter Catcher. Get a Radiant Greninja because they literally don't have any, like, you know, blue mana. Then we just end the turn, and in 2 turns we win, right? Right? Yeah. Yeah, that is right. Even if they destroy my Snorlax here, I still have more where this came from. And if they cannot mill us, then the game is pretty much over. Oh. Whoever thought that Snorlax was a good idea? Do you even have cards left? No, you just have 3 cards in there. I think that is the scoop. I think that they will just straight up scoop here. Concealed cards. They're even drawing cards here. They're helping me out. I love it. Freaking love it. Freaking love that they're helping me out here. Okay. Okay. Alrighty. Oh, freaking righty. So you might say, hey, they can do this over and over again. And you are right, they can. But I would just bring down the fish. I would just literally bring down the fish. Choose up to 2 ancient Pokemon and attach basic energy from discard pile to them. Then draw 2? Did you just draw 2? Oh, you think you're smart. Just doing this over and over again, right? So the thing is, you only deck out if the moment that you, like, have to draw for turn, you lose. So it's not like in Arena, you know, or in a Magic the Gathering, where if you draw a card and you can't, you lose the game. That is not how that works. I think the game is pretty much over. Like, they're doing all they can here to prolong the game, but the inevitable is not evitable anymore. Okay, alright, yeah, that's just end the turn and win the game. Opponent's turn, opponents lose. And that is how you play Snorlax freaking Mill, my friends. And now, get out of here. Alright, we have time for one more game here. We're up against Jaharm87. Nice year of birth, my friend. Oh, we choosing again? Okay, well then let's just flip the little ghastly here and go our merry way. Do you want to go first? No, you know, we want to go second. Crimus, yes! Nice old school frame you have there. Thanks, man. It is a good frame. It is. So, we both didn't have any Pokemon in our hand. So we have to mulligan again. Okay, we have to mulligan again here. Oh, that was my mulligans. So what did they have? They're also playing the same deck we just played? Okay, alright. Well, that is kind of whack. Let's just leave here then. Or do we? Let us see. Let us see here. So do we have some Pokemon now? Only the Rotom V? That is super bad. That is super darn bad. So they can draw a card. Can we draw a card though? Can we? It's the same deck again, but with slightly different cards. Alright. Okay. Tracking Shoes activated. One basic energy done. Earthen Vessel. Does this attach immediately? No, it's just putting them in a hand. So I could Iono them just to disrupt this, but I don't think that that is just the best call of action here. So what I will be doing is just play the headquarters, Misfortune Sister them. Switch Cart is pretty good here. It is not the same deck, so we're good, we're good. Draw 3 cards. Okay. Nest Ball is alright, I like that. I like that a lot. So we can switch them out here. What does this do again? Oh, okay. Alright. Poison them, my friend. Why not? I don't really care about that. So I think what I have to do is to put the Bravery Charm on my Rotom V, just to make certain that it survives for a little bit of time. Okay. Alright. Still costs 1 more, right? Here's the Nest Ball. And I can also easily bosses order them, so that is also something very, very good here. And I think I will. And we'll just bosses order their other Roaring Moon. So you thought that in Magic it's crazy, right? There's like the same legendary like creature in 2 different decks, but here you are. It's the same in Pokemon, just it's the same freaking rotation. You have 2 Roaring Moons. Kinda crazy, kinda crazy. Alrighty. So, we really, really need to do this. Get ourselves the Snorlax. Can I please get my Snorlax? Hello? No, that is not what I want. I want my Snorlax. Hello? How much more do I have to click it? I cannot get it? I'm not allowed to get it? What is this bug? What is this freaking bug, man? Could you please give me the... Insane. Insane. I can pick every single one of them, but not my main Pokemon. I feel like there is something going on here. Something is going on here. Okay, let's bosses order them anyways. And put down this one. I'm super confused at why I was not allowed to do this. I call rigged game. That was kind of weird. Like, weird freaking bug. Weirdest freaking bug I've ever seen. I would try with Arven though. Okay, mill yourself. I'm a huge fan of that. Okay. Alright. Then again, discard this stadium here. Which is okay. You go ahead and do that, my friend. Discard the stadium. It's crazy. I was not allowed to do it. I was not allowed to freaking do it. I'm very, very confused about that. Very much confused about that. Alright, there's the Switch card. Do I want to do it though? I mean, they're still dealing me the damage, you know? So, what I will be doing is playing Arven first. I would try again. I would just straight up try again. Get myself the Forest Seal Stone. That is also very good, so I can take whatever I want out of my deck. So, will I be able to do it now? Now I am allowed to do it. Okay. Whatever that was. Whatever the heck that was. I would just let that go down, though. Okay, what can we get from our deck? Let us see here. Maybe another Misfortune Sisters is not even half that bad. Now, once more, I could go for the Switch card, but I think losing one Rotom here is not even the worst. They still have to attack here. Then we can use the Counter Catcher. We did find another Snorlax here. I'm still confused about that bug. That was kind of freaking weird. Never happened to me. I swear, it's the first time. It's the first time. So, what does the Booster Energy do? Booster Energy says they have more XP. Okay, that is fine with me. So, we now have Counter Catchers, which is insane because we don't have to use our dude anymore. So, are we getting you down? This has an Ancient. I need the Ancient. We're getting the Snorlax. Okay. Bravery Charm is nice. I like that. So first things first, we're going with the Misfortune Sisters. Nothing. Okay. Now we can Counter Catcher, get you in here. And then just draw 3 cards. I want another Snorlax on the bench, to be honest. And then I will draw 3 cards and say go. Alright. I'm still so confused about what just happened. Like, absolutely, like, Shuffler is rigged. Shuffler is rigged. That is the only explanation I have for that it's rigged. It didn't want me to have my stuff, so yeah, what you gonna do about it? What you freaking gonna do about it? Wasn't allowed to have it? Still doing my darndest. So, this will take a long time until they can use it. So, Ultra Ball, okay. They have to discard stuff, though. Alright, they're discarding another Roaring Moon here because of this Ancient. Squawkabilly? That is so bad for you, to be honest. This only works during your first turn, so I'm super confused about that. Super freaking confused about that. Okay, Iono here doesn't do anything for us. Let's use the Nest Ball, get ourselves another Snor... Oh, there is no more Snorlaxes. Okay, alright. Well, we're doing this then. Then I will be... let's get ourselves the Heavy Ball. And another Bravery Charm so that we can protect our other Snorlax. Okay, Heavy Ball it is. It should be, yeah, there's 2 Snorlaxes in here. What else is in there? Again, a Misfortune Sisters. I don't like that too much. Okay, alright. And then we Counter Catcher yet? Nah, we're chilling. We don't have to throw away our resources like this. We're just chilling. Okay, alright. We're cooking, you know, we're cooking. It's slow, it's steady, it's Snorlax. What else do you even want? Okay, another basic energy was attached here, but that is all they're doing. They don't have an ancient energy thing to attach this anymore. Did they throw one away? They didn't. Okay. If they had that, maybe, you know, maybe they would have stand a chance here. But like this, as it stands right now, it looks like another win. Here at Pokemon Malone. And that is just what we're doing. Just winning, you know. How much damage does this do, by the way? 120. And then it cannot even attack. Let's have a look at their hand here. Okay. That is interesting. What does this do? Up! The program is still on. Let's turn this off because somebody just subscribed to the channel. Yo, Klaus, thank you for the subscription. Let's check the Pokégear here. I want to Team Yell. Putting on a Bravery Charm. And let's get the Squawkabilly here. Draw 3 cards and say go. Okay. So, we are looking okay here, you know. They cannot deal us too much damage. Yes, they can now attach an energy card to their Squawkabilly. And then what? And then what? Sooner or later, there will be no more energy. There isn't even an energy in here. There's just a dark patch. Oh, that's bad for you, my friend. That is bad for you. I don't think that they have a huge chance here, you know. There could be chances, but I don't see them right now. Honestly, don't freaking even see them. Okay. So... we don't have any Misfortune Sisters here anymore. Just kind of saddening. So what are we doing? Just draw 3 cards and say go? That is all we're doing here. That is super good. The Pokemon League headquarters is super good because once more, those are basics. And now if they want to use their Squawkabilly here, they have to put on 2 energies to it. Okay, perfect. So our opponent just passing the turn here. Pretty good for us. Let's use the Pokégear here. That is all we have left. I want to see all the cards. Okay, I don't even want it. Continue, yes. And, let's just draw 3 cards and say go. Alright, seems pretty good. So, now we can shuffle back our Misfortune Sisters, which I absolutely want to do. We have 2 of them in the deck. And then we will just loop it. Loop it and scoop it, you know, until they're donezo. Okay, Pal Pad. Shuffling back the Misfortune Sisters. Now Pokégear. Get the Misfortune Sisters. Play those sisters. Go, sister, so, sister. Yeah, you're not getting any card advantage, my friend. You're not. And then we're just ending the turn. I don't even have to draw anymore. I will just go on like this all day long, my friends. All day long. I have nothing better to do. Literally nothing better to do. So, look at the top 6 cards. They're still discarding stuff. What will they put in their hand? They don't even have to show it to me. That is kind of unfair, but hey. Not really. Not really. The funny part is, with all the Ionos and everything, yo, they're throwing away so much stuff. Do you think they found another stadium here? They have 19 cards left. There is the capsule now. Okay. Both our Pokemon are now intoxicated. Which is, you know, it doesn't even really matter. It doesn't even really matter that they're intoxicated. Like, what do I care, you know? What do I care? What do I honestly care? It takes 20 turns. 20 freaking turns. Okay, let's thin out our deck. There isn't even anything left. Okay, just a Pal Pad. So... am I drawing here? I'm just ending the turn. Oh no, we're both taking 10 damage. Whatever will I do? They will lose this before I lose mine. So, do I really care? Nah, I'm not even really caring about it. So, they can look at their deck now, see if they find something nice or nay. We'll see about this. Look at these little blobs here that are just showing that my Pokemon is super poisoned. I like it. I really like it. So, they, like, honestly cannot do too much here. They cannot even double poison me or something. Once I'm poisoned, I'm poisoned. There's like nothing they can do about it. Will I take a prize though? For the first time ever with this deck. Will I take a prize? I don't know. Temple of Sinnoh. Let's use Cyllene here just because we can. Okay, alright. That is pretty darn good. I like that. So what am I getting myself? Misfortune Sisters, of course. and the Pokégear. Pokégear is also pretty darn good. And now I'm drawing 3 cards and say go. This is so stupid and I love it. Everything about this is just so stupid and I love it. So once more, we're just, they will never beat us before we beat them. You know, that is just what it is. That is just what it freaking is. So, let's see how this turns out. Right now, we're just, you know, waiting until we win and then we're good. Then we're good. So Misfortune Sisters once more here to the rescue, getting rid of another tracking shoes. What else do we have here? Not too much. Not too much. Now let's shuffle those back. Cyllene and Misfortune Sisters, okay. And then just say go. I mean, once more. They still have like 14 turns until this goes down. I will just, you know, return it to my hand with Penny. Just play this one down then, and then what? Then what? We will take a prize even, which is crazy. Oh my, you still need 2 energies for this. Okay, alright. Crazy. They found a boss's order. This is still a basic. You still have to pay. Oh, okay, they can pay for it. But you know, what are they going to do here? What, like, literally what are they going to do here? They take 2 prize cards. Oh no. Oh no. There will never ever be again a Pokemon that will give him 2 prize cards. Never again. They're even poisoning this now? Why? Literally no reason to do it. Oh, they didn't have? They didn't have energies in there. They didn't even have energies in there. Oh no, that is so sad. For them, not for us. I literally couldn't care less about that. So here's a sane one now. It's not sick anymore. We're good. This one got healed. Oh, I almost played the wrong mama here. Alright, Nest Ball, and we're good. 14 cards left. And, ending the turn. Nothing else I want to do here. Nothing else I have to do here. At Pokemon Malone's, we're just chilling. I mean, there's way more exciting ways for the opponent, but for us, this is the most exciting because I have really to navigate here. Really much to navigate here. Will I give him like 1 prize card? Will I give him 2 prize cards? Whatever will I do? Toxic Powder again? Okay, alright. Is there energies in there? There's no energies in there, so we will have a look here with our Misfortune Sisters very soon. I don't know what is in my deck. Is there 2 Misfortunes in here or only 1? I think it's only 1. Okay, they're still like just throwing away stuff, which I like a lot. So, this is an EX though, so we have to be careful. We cannot just do it nilly-willy, you know? Okay, alright. They're still picking cards out of their deck. They have to now discard a card and then they can get 2 energy cards. They go with the bonnet. Getting the 1 energy, okay. Doesn't this get 2 energies? It does get 2, which means that they only have 1 energy left. Which means if they are now in a position where I can just exchange whatever from them, we're good. We're freaking good. So, if they bosses order us now here, we have seen how many bosses orders? 1. Is that it? Only 1? Okay, well, I mean, that's fine. And once more, this will go down before anything happens. Pokégear. I need to be slightly careful, you know? But, I mean, for YOLO 420 Blazing. Okay, that is the cards they have left in their deck. That is all the cards they have left in their deck. So I'm doing this now, getting the Pidgeot in my deck. And just say, hey, let's go, baby. Alright, so, like, once more. They're just poisoning themselves here. Doesn't help them anything? No, it doesn't. And once they have like 2 cards left in their deck, I just play Chi-Yu, switch it out, do the energy, like they make him discard 2 and then we're good. And then we're freaking good. I love it. I love it so much. It is everything I want it to be. It is everything I want it to freaking be. So, They just scooped. And they scoop, man. GG. GG, man. Do you even splash? Do you even splash? Get out of here. Get Snorlax, baby. Get out of here. I mean, that was pretty efficient. That was pretty darn efficient. There wasn't much our opponents could do there. Just Snorlax blocking the way forever, you know? Then that was just absolutely freaking amazing. I loved it. You loved it. Be honest. Who doesn't love a good old Pokemon that just lets your opponent die from this pair? That is absolutely what we did. They were so sad. They were so mad. The last opponent even scooped. I thought we were up against the same deck twice, so I was about to scoop so that I could show you some other decks losing to this. But I was like, yeah, it's not exactly the same deck. It wasn't. So that was pretty darn freaking good. So thank you so very freaking much. If you are still here, please put a little Snorlax Malone down below in the comments. I would appreciate it very freaking much. And yeah. Of course, we will be back tomorrow with more Pokemon, like we always are here at Pokemon Malone. And that is all I have to say. Huge shout out, of course, to my sponsor, Ultimate Guard. That is the best thing you can put around your Pokemon cards. Just the best sleeves and the best protection for your Pokemon cards every single freaking day. And of course, to all of my patrons and members on the other side that just scooped down here. I couldn't do this Pokemon journey without all of you. And please remember, my friends, that if you're waking up tomorrow morning and see beautiful, beautiful face of yours in the mirror, that all of you are pretty freaking sweet. I'm Pokemon Malone, and I will see you all tomorrow on April 2nd.